Hey, it's Greg with Mind Your Hives Beekeeping. Kara is rocking the camera right now, so this is a really cool project that we're doing, and I'm really excited. We are at the College Settlement Camp in Horsham. It's a nonprofit camp. It's over 100 years old. They do schools come and we'll do day trips here, but then in the summertime they have overnight trips. A lot of kids coming in from the city to experience, a farm camp like that they've never experienced before. And with a farm camp, you gotta have some beehives. So they had beehives forever up until like the late 80s, early 90s, and then they just kept dying, which makes sense because that's the time when varroa mites and tracheal mites came in. But this is the first year. I'm working hives here, so we're hoping to get 2. This was a swarm that was caught in Chester County by our friend Steve. He set this up about a week ago, so I'm going in and checking their progress. We're gonna hopefully add a box. So I'm gonna record the series of us doing this so the campers can check it out, and supporters of College Settlement Camp can check things out, even though they can't necessarily be here whenever I'm doing this. So let's go in this hive. Let's see what's happening. We got some nice activity up front. It's a beautiful day. It's been a little chilly, so it's nice weather. These bees should be in a pretty good mood, I would think. See, they're building some wax. I would have put 2 boxes on this, but there's one, and you can see they've built a lot of it out. We're gonna rearrange some of these frames. We're gonna find the queen. Maybe we'll mark the queen. I don't know if she's marked. I have a feeling she's not. We can mark the queen so we can find her easier next time. So let's see what we're working with here. This is a really, like I said, it's a really special project in the Chester County Beekeepers Association of Pennsylvania, alongside the Montgomery County Beekeepers Association. We both provided a little hive beetle. We both provided a $500 grant to make this happen. So really happy to see all these nonprofits working together. So this is a frame that is just starting to get built out. So this is a plastic foundation, so this white foundation is already on here, and then they build wax on top of it. So you can see wax being built. They're storing some nectar, they're storing some pollen, and if you look at the other side, it's totally blank. So we'll end up moving this frame in so they can build it out even more. But you'll be able to see the difference. I'll show you this frame. So there's a nice built out frame. So what you're seeing here, beautiful built out frame, and all of that is capped brood. So there is bee larvae in there, and when they emerge from those cappings, when they emerge from these cells that are capped, they come out and they're full grown bees. You can see fresh eggs on the bottom of this frame. So in here, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but here there's fresh eggs. Technology. Looks like this was a pretty small swarm, but there's a great laying pattern. I mean, I really like to see that. Really nice looking laying pattern here. But I should be looking for the queen a little closer, although she's not going to be on these capped frames. She'll be on some frames with fresh eggs. I'm going to go back and just double check this frame because there was fresh eggs on this, and I didn't get too good a look. Solid pattern. All right, she's not on that one. or she's hiding. We'll get her. Never met a queen I couldn't find. Just might take a few tries. Again, beautiful comb, beautiful pattern. Good job to Steve catching this swarm, because this queen looks like she is a laying machine. And again, I'm just looking at all the bees, looking for a queen. There's 3 types of bees you'll find in the hive. There's worker bees, which are all the females. There are drone bees, which are the males. And then there is the queen. They're bringing in some really light colored pollen. Some really, really light stuff. I wonder what it is. So if you see any of these bees that look like they're carrying little suitcases on their sides, so it's a bee right here with pollen. It's trying to get the pollen actually off of itself, but they pack the pollen into their pollen pants, then they bring it back, and then some bees will help them unload it. So if you see any of these bees coming in, I'm sure we'll get a frame that has a lot more, but you see the bees, they have pollen on them. And pollen is what the honeybee feeds to its larva. So they take the pollen, they mix it in their mouths with, oh geez, we got some wonky comb here. Looks like they maybe just made a queen cup when they were building this frame out, and then so I'm gonna get rid of some of this comb here. They'll replace it. So here's a kind of cool thing. So see this is capped brood, but it looks different than before. It's raised, it's a little bigger. So if you look, so there's capped brood right here, that's a little lower, and then next to it is this higher capped brood. So these are worker bees, and then these are the male bees, the drones. The drones are bigger, so they need bigger cells. I'm gonna have Kara sing a song to draw the queen out. Go ahead, Kara, if you want to sing that song. I'm just kidding.
Nobody wants to hear me sing a song.
And you can't tell, these bees are being really gentle. They're not bothered by me, and I'm doing my best not to bother them. I found the queen.
Yeah, there she is.
She's in the center there, so let's point her out. She's right there. Beautiful dark queen. Looks pretty big. So I'm going to take this opportunity to mark her. So I'm going to set this frame aside, and I'm going to go to the car and grab a paint marker. All right, so we put a little paint dot on the queen so we can find her easier. Take that for me, Car. Got it. Thank you. So this is a little cool contraption. All right, so I got the queen trapped in here. So what this does is that there's a plunger here that moves up and down. So this plunger moves up and down, and you get the queen positioned properly, and then you use the plunger to push her up, and when you do that, there we go. All right. Dot. Nice little dot. We'll make it a little bigger. There we go. Look at that. Pablo Picasso of bees right here. So we let her just kind of hang out here for just like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. You want the paint to dry. So paint marker dries pretty quickly, but you want that paint to dry. And while we're doing that, let's set her right here. While we're doing that, I'm gonna rearrange these frames a little bit. I'm gonna release the queen back onto this frame. Real easy here. There you go. And then I'm gonna wait till I feel good about her. So, see how easy she is to find now? Look at that. You can't miss her. So I'm gonna wait till she gets back onto the middle of the frame. There we go. Come on up, girl. All the nurse bee and worker bees, the attendants are all admiring my paint job right now. I could just tell they think it's wonderful. All right, so she's in the middle of the frame. I'm gonna go ahead and put this frame in. And I'm gonna tighten this up. And there you have it. So, kind of summarize what we saw here. We saw fresh eggs, we saw capped brood, we saw larvae, we saw the queen, we marked the queen so we can find her easier next time. We added 10 empty frames. We rearranged the frames in the bottom box a little bit to help them build out properly. And I think this hive is doing really, really well. Based on her laying pattern and based on the amount of brood we saw, we're gonna see a lot more bees populating this hive very soon. And we've got some really nice days ahead of us. It's been a little chilly this week, but it's in the mid 70s. It's Wednesday right now, it's in the mid 70s until like Monday next week. So I think they're just gonna forage, bring in a ton of nectar, have a ton of energy, they're gonna build a lot of wax. And we'll come back in a week or two and see how they're doing and hopefully add another box. But thank you for watching the first one. I'm gonna keep doing this in a series on the Mind Your Hives Beekeeping YouTube page. Check out College Settlement Camp in Horsham. Please donate. There's volunteer opportunities, I'm sure, but check out their website. There's a lot of different things going on here. Really, really awesome place. So thanks for watching. Cheers.
Here we go again. Down a little bit.
They're settling next to the trap. Now the move for here is just to find the queen.
Yeah, totally.
I found her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Kara, grab the queen clip. Holy crap.
Right then.
So this is a virgin queen.
You do see her?
No.
Oh.
What's up? She's very light. I can't believe I saw her and I didn't have this in my hand. got her again.
I took my mask off for the boil. Yeah, I see her. Yep.
Got her.
Yep, she's there. You can see her.
So we got the queen. We got the queen.
Queen's inside the box. Now we just have to wait for all of them to go follow her.
They're like pouring in the top. Dude, there's even more bees. I think they might be. Like, there's a chance they're leaving that nest. There's more than I've seen. They might be leaving that nest. Too small. Like, this might have been like their. Yeah, they are. Nah, she's still in here. Where are they going? So we left this box, we trapped the queen, she was in a queen cage, we put her in here, we secured the box so it'd be good right in the spot that there was the swarm, and now it's like 9 o'clock give or take, and we just put the top back on, we plugged the hole, and we're going to relocate these bees back to our home apiary, check on them tomorrow, see how they are, get a feel for how this queen is, and then we're going to bring the hive back to here and we're going to put them in hive boxes so College Settlement Camp can have their second hive, and it came from their property, which is super awesome. So we're really excited. I peeked in and there's a huge cluster hanging from the top of this onto the frames that we have. So I think because we left this, we were able to get so many more bees, which is going to help the hive in the long run. So here we are.